Oh my god. Is technically, according to my normal schedule, this is actually quite late. 6:37, but whatever. We have a busy weekend. Morning. I've just been listening to music. I'm actually a little bit more awake. I had a sip of coffee from yesterday and listening to music. And they're probably going to cook for a while, but I can talk and make cuts and edits and jump cuts to make this toaster look like it's speedy. So I got them on Wednesday from the cheapie bin. They're Pop-Tarts, but they're 89 cents for 4 servings of root beer flavor. A&W. So I'm so embarrassed because I've been cooking waffles and toast for so long. Remove pouch. Yes, I know, before heating. Warm pastry in toaster at lowest setting. Hope that doesn't screw anything up. Cool, pour it briefly before handling. No shit. I don't know, they're root beer flavored. Apparently, Aaron had some yesterday, probably while I was at the feed, so that he could get something in his stomach. You call Aaron? That's all I got out of him. Never mind. So I posted things to my Facebook. I actually created a album because our periodic table is behind the times. We're sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing the names of 8 elements. However, if I find them or get a new periodic table that's updated, then I will update the album. It's called Football Needs Chemistry. And I showed this on Snapchat once, because in a way you've got the center of safety, nickelback, tailback. I call this one kick returner because we have kicker. You know, I kind of took a, like, dubnium is defensive back. I was going to put in darmstadium as down safety, but that's not technically a real position. It's just a safety that is down. Usually it's field safety and weak safety, or we have field safety left and right. So, but anyways, I put like 12 pictures in there, the whole thing. I can't remember if I put in holder. Again, technically not a position. You can put in SN for snapper. There's actually some people that, I mean, long snapping is kind of an art, so they tend to, like, the bigger teams tend to, like, college teams and stuff have a designated, and they might even have a scholarshiped long snapper. Not only do you need to be able to, because not all centers can snap 10 yards. They can maybe go to a shotgun, but they're more designed to be kind of an offensive line. So for those of you that don't necessarily know, a long snapper needs to be in a drastically different stance because they need to, like, they need to cannon it back there. So, oh, they're done because it was on the lowest setting. It was effectively a taste test I was doing this morning because I've never had, actually I haven't had Pop-Tarts in freaking years. Nobody I know has Pop-Tarts there. Anyway, so there's my yogurt. A&W. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you can distill root beer flavor down pretty easily. That is an ingredients list of all hell and back. Oh shit. And root beer. That is really root beer. If you like root beer. And they take and the reason why I say you could probably distill the flavors of root beer down is because, one, it's a soda and usually has added flavor of carbonated water. But like the little barrels. So, yeah. That's that. I'm going to go finish up my morning, go do Castle, Stronghold Kingdom, and Star Trek, and drink coffee and acquiesce my morning. We'll probably see you guys for lunchy stuff when Aaron makes that rice and we use the cheese from yesterday and all that happy jazz. I should probably wash that pan so Aaron can cook up the beef. Alright, so we're going to cook here in probably 2 hours for lunch. We sorted that one out. Aaron's doing coding stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the vampire character generator.
Oh.
Because it's throwing a lot of errors right now.
Anyways, so because I'm a noisy bitch between my computer and Facebook messages going on, I'm muted 2 group chats, but then some people still keep specifically messaging me. I'm like, I can't mute you all. I mean, I can, but... So I'm just gonna like scram out to Sports Authority because some of the guys on the Venom still need to get some gear and they have a going out of business sale for like 50% off everything. It's a Prius, so I'm not coming home with a treadmill. No. I will get 5 miles per gallon on the way home. It's a mile on city streets. I mean, I thought it was really bad. We lost 7 miles per gallon coming back from Eugene with Cephas. Fat ass. Mavericks game tonight. Beef and rice and garlic cheese and stuff later. Which is like good fats and... been wanting to burp that all morning. I was gonna sit down, I was gonna go. The one thing I like about Instagram is I can bring it up and like, oh, that's a cool picture. Just like beat my phone. Double tap to like. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna head on out here and leave Aaron in peace and quiet.
What?
They'll get it. They'll get the joke. They'll understand why I'm laughing. I will check you guys for lunch. Next, I'm going to take the camera and see if, you know, if they are open, we can see like the dead insides of a Sports Authority. Holy shit, there's still like a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, tank top. I can't personally afford anything myself. Maybe another football if I have to start learning to kick. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff here. I should really tell the Venom. I'm not really seeing anything along the lines of... Okay, they got some stuff. Still got a lot of stuff. I don't have any back plates. Well, I'm not seeing any though. There's some shoulder pads, some footballs. No back plates though. And lacrosse sticks. So, I'll take a picture of this for the guys. It should work. I almost kind of want to get a visor, but you know. Whatever. Alright, so I got my shower out of the way. Just make sure I have all the ugh off of me because it's going to be sunny. He's still coating. He warmed up the meat, it looks like, because the stove's on.
Yeah, warming it up. The rice was still kind of... When you take the lid off and it still sounds like it's boiling at the bottom.
Well, because it is.
Yeah. I don't know the name for that sound, but that's what it was doing.
I thought that was sizzling. Just a low sizzle or a light sizzle or a heavy sizzle. But he's warmed up the meat. There's the cheese. There's the bowls. There's the... I'm going to put actual clothing on. I have compression shorts on, but I don't need to be even in somewhat close to my normal gear. So it's almost 120. I don't technically have to be putting gear on till like 4:30 at the field. As much as I like being in my gear, just sort of kicking around in it, it's kind of stupid considering I'm going to be in it from like 5 till 9:30. No clouds, so hopefully once the sun sets, you'll be able to come over to our side of the field and get some nice sunset things from Hare.
Yeah.
Just grab some, like you did with the mountain stuff, which I should probably... They were really blurry is the thing. Because you probably had to zoom in pretty far for them. Yeah. But like this one, you're not going to have to zoom in pretty far because I want you to take more of a panorama. You can't really with this, but it's there to get a more... Because that way you can see like the arch of the thing, of the light. It's technically a straight line. But we see it as an arch because the horizon, which is an arch, is a straight line to us. This is why the world is not as... you perceive it. And I've been, that was like 2 weeks ago on a Friday. I just sat in the bed and I was just like, you can't believe your perceptions. Reality is most likely different. Yeah, I should probably switch over to water right now. But yeah, that's...
Coffee?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to put clothing on and... I mean, if Aaron is okay with me just serving myself or something, I
am.
Okay. His communication skills go when he's coding.
My regex isn't working.
Time to go do the game. I have like, we got the words of like, white or green, just bring both. I'm like, god damn it, still. I'm like, come on. But whatever. Hopefully we'll be in green. Throwing Ayrton in the back. There's Aaron with his aqua and his book. I momentarily asked myself where the fuck the camera's at. Reading Jagala. So our Vlad's out west. East. And whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll see you guys over at here. I pushed the button in, thinking I was just gonna like instantly mute the. So yeah, we're at here. Pikachu. Peekaboo. Digging the fob out. Aaron's gonna have the windows down. Actually, I think just for the sake of it, I'm gonna roll your window up. Just because if you're gonna sit there and read, you can get a sunburn.
You wanna do that one then? Cross breeze?
Yeah. Because really damaging UV doesn't make it through glass. You can still get a tan through it. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff and go get inside the locker room.
And the Mavericks with a long quick touchdown to number 14.
Pretty quick here, because I think we're gonna get screamed at.
Probably.
On the plus side, every time I was on kickoff, they ran to the other side of the field.
That's good.
The one time I was on corner, they threw it the other direction. In that way, my side was well enough guarded, they didn't want to throw it there. Whatever. I have notification to all hell and back.
Oh, I believe it.
So, you're recording. I need to Snapchat. I don't even really, I should probably update the Snapchat. I'm vlogging and snapping the channel. I'm looking forward to practice tomorrow.
Good.
Nice. The camera died because of overtime.
What the fuck?
So he has to vlog on his phone now.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh.
The problem is we have to handbrake it.
I vlog.
We have to use this program because handbrake because the phones they do an variable frame rate. So I have to run it through a processor to
Fix
constant
it.
the frame rate.
That's very interesting. I don't know what the fuck any of it means. So sorry for the curse words vlog.
I swear all the fucking time. There are vlogs where I've been drunk and it's nothing but fucks.
And I turned to get you out of the frame because I wasn't sure if you were aware it was.
Careful.
I know. My dad has a Prius. They're gentle. My dad ran.
But they're plows through snow.
Wait, my dad was going 1 mile per hour in the McDonald's drive-thru and tapped the car in front of it, the hitch on the back of a truck. There's a dent like this deep in the front of his bumper, or the front.
Yeah, well, what's funny is I kind of backed into something a little bit, and it happened right here, and I kind of went, popped it back in.
It almost just dented again.
Yeah,
It's breaking.
yeah.
Well,
You're not going up to
no,
Marysville.
no, absolutely not.
I think we're still going to because we'll beat Marysville. I don't think they've won a game since, and they've been beat by about 40 points. But who knows? They could keep throwing long bombs.
Just never played actual football.
Yeah. But yeah, I was telling you, I was like, they kept getting beat deep in long bomb. I'm like, well, at least they're no real better than me. Take that into account. You want your image spread all over the internet?
Fuck yeah, put me on there. I don't know what to say, but
This
you
is
put
an
me
ugly
on there.
bald guy we just found on the streets, and he wants to be on your vlog.
We'll be going to his neck of the woods in 2 weeks. And I'm going to try not to vomit profusely
not
everywhere.
neck
Going
of
to
the woods.
Arkansas.
Not your neck of the woods.
No, man. Seattle and Yakima are completely
We're going
different.
to Marysville.
Marysville, Yakima, whatever.
Is that Everett? Right next to Everett, Washington.
Is it in the Seattle metropolitan area?
No,
It's about,
it's like an hour from Seattle.
yeah.
An hour north of
Yeah.
Seattle. So closer
It's
to
like
Bellingham?
in between Seattle and Bellingham.
So I have to drive all the way through Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, at least I get to take those damn underground shit.
Hey, you know what? Stop at Dick's and get some burgers.
No, I'm not going to stop at any place named Dick's.
I love
I got
Dick's.
enough of that.
You've been to Dick's?
I got
I
enough
love
of it.
Dick's.
Dicks is fucking amazing. You gotta stop and get some dicks.
Dicks are my favorite.
I get.
Aaron, make him stop and get some dicks.
I get enough.
Sure. Theo, you need some dicks.
You need some dicks.
I'll stop by Taco Bell.
No, you need some dicks.
Taco Bell is nothing like dicks.
Taco Bell has a cheesy gordita crunch.
You need to
Taco
eat a lot
Bell
of
will
dicks.
give you the runs.
Yummy, delicious.
Eat a lot of dicks.
I got a picture I'm gonna send you on Facebook when I get home.
When you get home.
You're gonna get a picture of a big old dick on your
I've been
screen.
trying to. I've been trying to get the new team used to the whole like
The dicks?
the gay thing,
Oh shit.
and so I'm using a lot of the family.
Gay.
Me. So I'm using a lot of the. I'm using a lot of Facebook
I was
gifs
just messing.
of that train running into the tunnel, and they're like, "You know what we're gonna do to our first team?" I'm like, "This. We're gonna do that." And they're like, "It's right, with no lube." I'm like, "Maybe some lube. You guys have never taken it without lube. You have really no idea what it's like." And they're like,
the pit bulls, they know.
"Oh, Lord have mercy." Do you see that thing I shared to Facebook? The mascot that had fallen over. It's like when you open the shaker bottle after 2 days of sitting in the car, and the frog's like, I was like, "Good Lord."
I left
Tell you
my
what, that
shaker
game against
for a
the-
month and a half, and it was protein shake, so it had milk in it.
Oh, that's nasty.
And it was covered, and I was like, "Oh, my shaker! I'm gonna go get a protein shake." And I opened it. I was like,
You opened it.
You opened it.
Why?
It was closed, and I forgot, and it was like super full. Like I forgot about it. And didn't
Oh, so this didn't have like residue
God.
at the bottom. Oh no.
This is the guys that I play football
It
with.
was full.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't taste bad, but
Oh, you fucking drank it.
Oh my god.
Fucking drank it.
oh,
Wow.
I tasted it. I'm not gonna
You
drink it.
tasted it. Why did
Why
you
would you
taste
taste
it?
it?
Maybe get sick if you drink all of it.
You
Or any of
Heck,
it.
if you take a taste.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm alive now. That's sort of. It didn't kill me then.
I had some fasciitis thing for a little bit, but it was,
Plantar fasciitis.
yeah, that one.
That's on your foot. That has nothing to do with drinking
Wow.
sour crap.
Yeah. I died. My foot fell off. Actually, it was bad.
You trying to go for a hand now
Trying to.
Did you do that out here?
against the
No,
Raiders?
Raiders.
Oh.
First, did that too serious?
Yes.
My finger was over here,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and I thought it was just dislocated. My middle finger was all the way over here. So
Yeah.
I thought it was dislocated, so I just popped
It looked
back
like
in,
this.
and then it stopped moving.
Ow.
It was stuck.
Alex, it looked like that, and I was like, oh. My brain kind of went to that weird place in the back. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. Like, I
That
didn't
would've
even.
been cool to see.
Well, I went for a strip.
That'd
and
be
he
interesting
got
to see,
tackled,
but
so I
terrifying.
was
Well,
coming
no,
like
but it was
this,
that sort of like,
you know?
your
And he
body
got
just,
tackled
your
right
mind
on
just
the
sort of leaves you for a little while.
arm went up, and my hand.
You're like, that's really gross. This is really interesting, and you just kind of go
And
science
you snapped
thinking.
it back in and kept playing.
No.
Your brain's
Couldn't.
eating you
It
from
was
being
stuck right here.
traumatized.
Then tape it like this.
I couldn't. It was like the worst pain. I tore all the ligaments in the middle finger and broke the joint. I had to get a screw
Ouch.
and pin.
And you just got the pin out.
Yeah, yesterday.
But that felt amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, they
I
they
broke
ripped it out with pliers, and a nurse had to hold my arm.
You could feel it like all the way
I
through.
could feel it release. The
My
whole,
He's gonna be
hurts just
he's gonna be
from hearing
leaving, so you
this.
guys might want to get away from the car. Oh no, he's going somewhere else.
It's okay. They don't hit hard. He said, watch out, he's leaving. I said, it's okay, they don't hit hard. Just kidding, man.
So after this loss, we're not having practice next week.
We aren't.
Not practicing.
Because, you know, that's really important. Not to practice after a loss.
I don't know what we're being able to do for our DBs. Like literally, we have been training. We have had no line the entire practice, and we've been training 7-on-7 over and over and over.
That fucking center.
Crocs
He's been the
like-
center all season.
Yes.
He just gets in his head, but he's good the whole game, and then all of a sudden, once crunch time comes,
The whole game, he was getting manhandled the whole game.
he's a good snapper.
He's
good.
Not near the
he's
end.
He's a good like general. He's not that great of an athlete, but he's a very good line leader. He knows every single thing on the line.
That was a
just
rough
doesn't
game.
know how.
He needs to be a line coach,
Yeah,
not
he'd
a
be a good
fucking center. I was like, are you
Like-
watching this?
Like this is
Well,
this is worse than
even-
experiencing the Vipers last year, which was a complete
Oh, that was
shutout.
fucking horrible.
The
What
year
was it,
before that,
62 to
they were the
12?
worst team.
Yeah.
We go there, I'm like, oh, we're gonna beat the Vipers. That's really
Oh,
easy.
the Vipers, yeah.
And then we got shut out, and I was
Yeah.
like, I literally walked to the car, and Aaron's like blogging. I'm like, I don't want to talk about this.
All right,
game.
I gotta go.
fucking
I'll see you guys.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Kyle threw that game.
can't. Kyle threw pretty much every fucking game, and we still made it to the playoffs. We're gonna make it to the playoffs. We don't deserve to go to the playoffs.
Especially after this shit.
I'm sorry.
See, even
That was a
36 to 12 or 14. We were up by so much. Mark put me in at corner.
35-14.
We were up by so much. Mark felt confident, put me in at corner. That tells you something.
And you were in for one play.
One play because the guy got
got a touchdown.
They got a touchdown because they beat Munch.
It was
And then they
nice
beat everybody
until
else.
that point, and then it was just a hard
After it got beat Munch, then Ty got beat, and then this, and then that happened over the middle, and then it's like everybody got inside their heads.
And then the offense fell apart. And, dude, that
The whole
line
thing fell apart.
is fucking horrible. Willie and Grimes and Kilson
They-
told Coach to put me in. And Coach was like, he hasn't had any snaps this season. Doesn't matter if I had any fucking snaps or not. I could still snap the ball. I was out there practicing with fucking Cody before the game. And I can block. Doesn't matter if I've had any snaps.
The one
this
thing that
season.
really gets me, and I try to keep my cool because, you know, I'm old and I've been around a lot of people that talk a lot of smack, is that Willie will go from pissed
Oh, yeah.
to like bouncing around really happy and then immediately be pissed again. I was like, dude, if I wanted to have an emotional roller coaster, I'd go visit my mom.
Same time, too. Why would Coach tell him to sit down? He's not going back in 10.5 minutes left? What the fuck? That was ridiculous out there. I'm acting.
There's, I tell Aaron, have you seen that Lego Batman?
Yeah.
Be always recording?
Yeah.
That's
Always
what I-
be recording.
Always be recording.
Gotcha.
That's what I tell Aaron because you never know.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm in a post-game state, whether we won or we lost, or I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just rattle on, like, blah, 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 fuck you too. And I'm like, geez, I'm not even angry at you. The camera off, I have flipped. The scoreboard off, I have flipped. My audience off. Like, I have a regular disliker. My video goes public in about 5 minutes, dislike. I'm like, you didn't even watch 5 minutes of the video. Like, I have actually had videos that were like 10 minutes long, and we really didn't have much anything for 5 minutes. And it's like immediately disliked. And I'm like, how did you? And the thing is, this isn't even when I was shared it to Facebook or to any other social media. This is just public on YouTube. So the person is watching for when I go public. And I'm like, whatever. I understand how this shit works.
Ow.
If you give a thumbs down or a thumbs up, that's a plus.
It still means somebody watched it.
It means someone watched it and someone was engaged enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took their time
I bet they watched the
to
whole damn
push
thing.
this. Like, you gotta have your haters.
All right, we gotta go get pizza somewhere.
Oh god, yeah.
But haters are just fans that don't know have the right
They're
vocabulary.
jealous.
Aaron?
See ya.
Hi, guys, thank you.
Good morning. Morning. Shouldn't deprive the vlogs of their wonderful, wonderful things that happen pretty much every morning, despite what going on up here, going on there. Coffee's being brewed. I'm eating more Pop-Tarts, and I'm having Greek yogurt, and I'm doing my morning. And I have to put that video together. There probably isn't going to be much recorded today. There's going to be now grocery shopping, and then I will probably have a much lighter note about practice. Probably not going to record. I may record at practice. I mean, I will take the camera. But as I told Aaron last night, I wanted to keep as much of that in as possible, because that's rare for the vlogs. We have people in the vlogs. I talk about people. I show people like that I'm doing stuff with. Like I vlog with like teammates in the background, and occasionally there'll be people, but it's never been like that. And what that showed is that I'm not completely, alone. And it's sort of like win or loss. Anyways, it's just like that. I do talk with people outside of Willie, but I don't really get them at the game. That's what that is. I'm going to Star Trek Kingdom, slap this thing together. Oh my god. 3 touchdowns in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We gave up 3 touchdowns in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And the one time I was at corner, it went over the top the other side. It's good. That's fine. And you guys are probably like, we just had this conversation like 3 minutes ago. I'm like, it is currently 7:19. That happened at 10. That happened, well, less than 12 hours ago, but I didn't sleep well last night because, whatever. I mean, that is, we drove from there to IHOP. There was a screaming baby at IHOP. We talked about things, probably not the game. I read the Venom chat, which is very successful. Very successful. I read what little came up on the Pitbulls chat. I watched as my Instagram photo exploded. Yeah. And then things progressively started hurting. And then I remember laying in bed last night, and I was like, Aaron, you need to take care of my right foot. Like, everywhere that a sock would cover, I need you to just generally squish. I need you to, like, mold it like Play-Doh. And he went a little hard at first, but he softened up a little bit, because I didn't realize how much I was going to be feeling. And he went, and it was like, do I remember him popping my toes? I don't know. But apparently he squeezed my foot, he squeezed me to sleep. Because I'm like, no, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know why I woke up. I did night DP. I came out, I had 2 glasses of water after a little while, and I still was just having so much trouble getting back to sleep. So I will, like I said, get these videos underway, and we will probably see you at Fred Meyer. Aaron recorded like 12 minutes last night, and... Alright, we has been fed. And you see it back there, the TNT tent? Fireworks are for sale. We be at Freddy's, and we're gonna get all our groceries and groceries and stuff.
I had a milkshake, and it was a milkshake.
Yeah.
It wasn't amazingly good, but it was good.
Well, they never said it was amazing. They said they're really good. And... yeah. Well, that's convenient to just park in the middle of the... whatever. Oh, good. Oh, like, there ain't no fucking cards here. Oh, good, there's tiny ones. Oh, come on, come apart, please, come apart, please, come on. Sweet. I want the other one. I was not gonna handle a screamy cart. That was not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Really? Parked right in front of the bananas? My God. She parked right in front of the bananas to go over to the lemons. You could have parked right in front of the lemons, lady. I don't think Nick's here yet. It's too early. By the way, I checked up on those M&Ms. Yeah, they started in March.
Why didn't we ever get them?
I don't know, but I checked around other stores in the last couple of weeks. No, they've never been there.
Maybe it's not ours, maybe ours.
I was like, you're gonna serve something with like mocha flavored and a peanut M&M, and you're not gonna put it anywhere near Portland? What the hell?
Yeah. Well, let me know if it's hot dog.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon apparently, but... You got it? All right, are we gonna get another pound of beef? We probably should. Just because that seemed relatively okay to do, but but I may have practiced at 2 rather than a game at 4, so... What's going on here? Sugar?
Movies today, huh?
Huh?
In the movies today.
Oh, I always am doing, I'm always recording.
Oh, why?
Daily vlog.
Huh?
Daily vlog on YouTube.
Oh,
No, it pays.
For fun and profit.
really?
Yeah. It's sort of like if you did stuff on the weekend and like knitted stuff and then sold it online, you're like, I make about $100 a month, but it's definitely not anything to live on, but it allows me to go out and have at least a nice dinner once. Yeah, it's fun money. Okay. I realized I'd kept recording for the entire time while it was hugged against my belly, so I was up to like 7 minutes on that, and I was like, I just like talk for the last 5 minutes with no visuals, so. You don't like it? Well, hold on to it. Raspberry. Do you need anything special this week, or did you?
-1 soup, -1 yogurt.
I know that makes sense in your head. Are you not taking, like...
I have an extra yogurt and I have an extra soup.
What happened?
They bought me lunch.
Why do you have an extra yogurt then?
Because I had an extra yogurt last week and forgot.
6 for you. I almost put in 7 because I do it, so I always put in 7 because it's the regular schedule and it's the thing that's it's the thing that's supposed to be done. But anyways, yeah, we tried lactose milk. I'd had lactose-free milk, and I tried lactose-free milk before. I've had it because multiple people are like, "Oh, it's lactose-free milk." I'm like, "Let me try that." That's not great. And Aaron had never had it before.
It's not awful, but it's not great.
No, like I would use that as creamer. Because it's not that it's creamy, it's the fact that it's bland enough as milk, but it would cut a lot of the stuff that coffee does for people. And it would be lactose free, so you can drink your coffee and not have to worry about fucking up your diet or fucking up your bowels. Spanish cupcakes, roasted meat mix in a bag,
And
salsa verde,
not relish.
more salsa verde, more cupcakes. Cheez-It grooves, but not cheap. Those are just happen to be here. That's an impulse. That's pure impulse right there. They're not cheap, but they're next to all the cheap things.
Yeah.
Well, it is 5:19 and the car is registering 100 fucking degrees. The car's also been sitting in the sunlight. We weren't at Tigard High School. We adjourned to Southbridge because the Tigard of festivals. My phone is registering, however, that it is 88. Now the car says 99. Real feel is 96 though. The ripe humidity of 23%. Expect showers late Friday night. Anyways, they're a group of guys, and we basically had 3 receivers, a center, and a quarterback against 5 on 5 basically. We had 10 guys here. Better than I've seen it at practice before. Hans did not show up because Hans is Hans apparently. Justin did not show up because apparently he pulled a calf muscle yesterday. But Harrison showed up, that's good. So I'm gonna go get a pizza and I'm gonna go break it. Oh my god, what now? I have to say a comment to what just happened today. I'm gonna say it very nicely, but I'm gonna let this camera cool down because it is very, very hot. That point when you walk inside Papa Murphy's and you see 3 ladies standing in a little triangle and they all have the "I want to speak to the manager" haircut, and I'm like, I'm not getting my pizza for a long time, am I? Nope, they needed everything fixed to be absolutely perfect and make sure that everything was on par with everything that needed to be. Oh my god. I was just like, I need a reality show where I just run around smacking these bitches. These entitled little twats. And yes, I'm after practice, and I have no censor. Thumbs up if you agree. Morning, morning. Don't have to set up for any sort of intro, because this is being added on. It's, we're back into warm weather, so it's summer. We won't hit the hot weather probably until July, as is typically goes.
Well, July is about a week away, so.
The adage is still going. Summer doesn't start until after the 4th of July. Well, we will probably not be having a whole shit ton of rain as Bitburley goes. We have definitely begun, you know, like highs in the mid-80s, lows overnight that are a bit chilly, but we can leave the window open all night because it's actually really refreshing.
Yeah.
So we've hit that sort of summer cycle before the 4th of July. Like before many years in, not necessarily in succession, but like that 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 sort of thing. The previous years, we've been like highs in the 70s, clouds, maybe a sprinkle of rain until like the 4th of July. And then like July 5th, we're at mid fucking 80s to 90 degrees. And it's just, the sun is saying hello to us for the next 2 months. The sun, like Microsoft Edge, slowly gets in our face more and more and more and more and more and more.
Someone had a bad browser experience.
I needed to reset my Firefox, and then Microsoft Edge decided it was going to be in my face. So I didn't actually record any. I recorded after Papa Murphy's because I had to tell you guys about the triad of I need to speak to the manager haircut ladies. Like they didn't really. I mean, they had back when I worked in fast food, that wasn't the haircut. It was more or less, what was the business bitch woman's haircut? Back then, it was Hillary Clinton's actually. That little like bob out to the side, but kind of flared out and kind of curled under the cheeks. Yeah, that one. She doesn't have it now, but it was that one that when she was first lady. Yeah, that was the business bitch woman's haircut. Now it's because of John and Kate +8. It's that long in the front, but kind of styled, but spiky up near the crown and kind of shaved all the way up. And usually is frosted. Like I said, 2 of these ladies had frosted hair. They did not. That was not their normal hair color. I'm just like, I looked at one of them. She was probably of African descent, and she was she would be considered black, but she wasn't black. But I could tell she had the regular curly hair. And I was thinking like, how much did you spend on your hair to get it to do that? Unless you're wearing a wig. You might be wearing a wig. I don't know. Wigs are screwing me up lately. They're so good, I can't tell which is good.
What's the point?
The fuck is a Big Lots cart doing here? Where the fuck is there a Big Lots?
Near Kmart.
No.
I'm like 80% sure.
Like the Kmart right there next to Aberrucci?
Yeah.
Kmart's the only thing in there, other than the haunted house. Is that haunted house? No, that's Cosmic Golf now. Whatever
it is. That
alien invasion thing. So yeah, practice went swimmingly. I think, Lord, I can't remember what I told you guys. It was 5-on-5. It was technically 5-on-4 because we had a guy trying to work as a center, and he was trying to block the linebacker from coming in, but it was 3 DBs, 2 linebackers. He's a very, very good boy. Very nice boy. Very responsible boy. Are you just sick of it? The carelessness? Yeah. So, since I didn't record too terribly much, because I took the camera with me, what did you do while I was gone? And then I didn't record it when I got home to ask.
Literally, I sat on the couch and watched Orange is the New Black. I'm still on season 1.
Well, is it 13 or like full-blown episodes?
13.
I'm still in that
26.
Yeah, even though a lot of things are moved. There's still, classic television has 26. Like Once Upon a Time still has it. But now they're splitting it into half seasons. We're starting to move to a 13 episode season.
But yeah, I'm on season 1, episode something like 8 or 9.
Is it as glorious and fantastic as everyone says it to be? I mean, the people were hooked on it by like the 3rd episode. They were like, this is the best show ever.
Yeah, and I get why it's not hooking me nearly as much, but...
Well, you get why. I haven't seen it. I don't really want to see it, but why?
Strong female characters, consistent and engaging storyline with plot twists and drama.
Does it have, like, I can see for a while they'll go away from it, but right now I bet they have like flashbacks of like how they got in.
Not necessarily how they got in, but life before.
Oh, is her name Piper?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I've seen a lot of the gifs on Tumblr, so I know it's like Piper and Red, and then there's like Crazy Eye or something.
Crazy Eyes, yeah.
Great. And then they've also been on The View talking, but I mean, can you see why I'm not really interested in it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was gonna say something, and I forgot what it was.
Was it more about Orange is the New Black?
Yes.
Okay. How about was it consistency about set? I mean, that
flashbacks.
Helps. Oh, flashbacks.
For instance, they show how Piper and her now ex-girlfriend, drug lord, met. And they show, they just show the kind of life before.
No, well, it's exposition. It's how they did a lot with Once Upon a Time in the first season. They were spending a lot of time in the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah.
So they have to expose the characters, but
yeah.
All right.
Bye.